Hey, how's it going today? This is Shawn, coming from Airstream of Buffalo, also known as Colton RV. Today you guys are going to get an insider look at the brand new 23FB Globetrotter. This is a 2021, so it's a fresh arrival, so you guys are going to get, kind of like I said, kind of a sneak peek preview into what the 2021s have to offer. We're just going to take a spin around the outside of the coach and we'll go on inside, touch on a couple of points. Hope you enjoy. So keeping up with the status quo of how we like to order our coaches, this unit is going to be fixed with convection microwave, rooftop solar, as well as the window awning package. So fully loaded up coach, it's ready for you guys to come home, pick it up. And we did order this one with the front twin setup. So with the twin, you do get a little bit of extra outside storage from what you would normally get with a front queen setup, as well as a little bit more space on the inside as far as the bedroom's concerned. So up in the very front of the coach, when you're talking about the Globetrotter, you do get your power tongue jack. Two 30-pound propane tanks are standard. Window rock guards and acrylic front guards for the window as well. When we're going up into the Globetrotter series, you do have nice power awning, as well as power stabilizer jacks. All these are controlled electronically from the front. And you do have manual override on the outside, so if you want to individually adjust them, or in the case of some kind of a power failure, you've got a safe field to go back to. New update for 2021 though, this is probably the most exciting thing the Globetrotter is getting. You're going to have a new tankless hot water heater. This is the Girard system. All of your Airstreams from Bambi all the way up to Classic, well, all the way up to Globetrotter are going to have this system now going forward in 2021. As far as everything else goes, there's not a whole lot of crazy changes that go about them. A couple of small little minor details, but that propane water heater is going to be the biggest thing for it. So as status quo, again, we did do the window awning package for all of our Globetrotters here. Just helps you with keeping that direct sunlight from going directly inside the coach. And then you've got your monitor camera up on the very back. If you guys have tuned into previous videos, you know your difference between your monitor camera and backup cameras. The monitor camera is going to give you a little bit more of a panoramic view, so while you're driving down the road, you can see about 3 lanes of traffic behind you, kind of keep your blind spots safe on the coach. And then when it's time to back the camper up into the campsite, there's actually a microphone built into it so you can communicate with the driver if you're traveling with a partner. Got a little bit of storage in the rear bumper, great place to store anything that might get wet. Or anything you don't want to be storing inside. Sewer tank down below. So this is going to be your dump station. Self-explanatory, you've got your black tank with the black handle, gray tank with the gray, and then even a little LED light in case you have to dump early in the morning, late at night there for you. For all your Airstreams, you do have your outside shower with hot and cold water settings. Got this nice little hookup right over here so you can kind of use this hands-free. As far as all of your hookups go, so you're going to have your exhaust port for your heater, city water connection right up top, and then your black tank flush right down below that. So for those of you that don't know what a black tank flush is, that basically you're going to hook a hose right up into here, sends water directly into your black tank, and that helps flush everything out. Just keeps that system really clean for you, making sure that everything, you don't get that smell that some campers will get over time. Black tank flush keeps it all nice and clean for you. On the 23 footer here, so it is a 30 amp service. 1 air conditioner is what we're going to be looking at inside. So your power supply is right over here. And then you've got cable hookups on the outside. As per status quo with Airstream, your fresh tank fills from over here. And that does have a lock and key on it, so no one can tamper with your water system. So one of the advantages a lot of customers will talk about when it comes to getting the front twin set up is going to be the fact that you do get the 2 outside storage compartments here. Outside storage is kind of a premium on any Airstream, so the more you can get, the better off you are. If you've got chairs, any kind of like outside toys, like if you're bringing kids with you, something like that, more storage on the outside with the twin setup. So with these acrylic guards too, so the middle one does move up. So if you wanted to get some good cross flow going as far as your air goes, the acrylic guards on the sides, these are removable, so you can get behind there, clean the windows, or get leaves out if they get stuck behind there. couple of screws up above, and this will hinge right on out. But otherwise, these are really going to be here just to protect your investment, as well as the rock guards. Again, you guys already know about them. These are here strictly to protect the front of the coach from any kind of rocks or chips, and these are replaceable through Airstream. So, if you want to head on in the inside, check it out a little bit. So with the 23-footer, one of the big advantages you get is that you still keep a really small profile for the Airstream itself, but you're going to get a little bit more space too. So you get the dual axles, lightweight, and they still do a really good job with the floor space. Again, that's why we do like doing the twin setup here, because you do have a place to actually kind of move around the coach in the very front when it's time to get ready in the morning, and then you do have the large U-shaped dinette for extra sleeping. So with Airstream, up above for the Globetrotter and for the Classic, they went to this new stereo system known as Fusion. For all of you hardcore Airstreamers out there, you know they've used Polk Audio for years and years. Essentially, this new setup, it's all, there's a companion app that hooks up to your phone. It is Sirius XM ready, touchscreen interface, all that, so you can control different zones in the coach where the speakers are at. And then your Blu-ray player hooked up right down below that as well. So being in the Globetrotter, one of the big differences you get from being in, like say like a Bambi at the very bottom, up above you notice there's no air conditioner poking through the roof. That's because of the Whisper Quiet AC system. So probably hear the AC just a little bit in the background there, but I can tell you this much, if the air conditioner is actually poking through the ceiling, you can barely hear anyone talking when that thing's going full bore. But yeah, if you want to spin around the coach, just kind of check out a little bit more of it. So you'll notice that there's a ton of windows. You do have your fire exit right over here. This little pole is going to be for setting up your window awnings. And then again, reading lights, more speakers in the front. So again, that zone control in the Fusion stereo system. You can get music going kind of wherever you want inside the coach. Lots of storage. Nice hanging closet in here. And then you do even have a privacy curtain as well. So, you know, when it's time to turn down for the night, if you do have guests staying in the back with you, you've got a way to separate yourself from the rest of them. So with Globetrotter, the idea that Airstream's always had behind them is that they always wanted more of like a European modern style look to them, which is why you'll always have these white cabinets and then your colors that you can change out. And here we have the mahogany and Irish slate. That can be changed out. There's a bunch of different color combinations. You can go to airstream.com to kind of check out some of the new samples that are out for this year, or you can visit our website airstreamofbuffalo.com for another in-depth look at some of the products that we offer here as well. With the 23-foot, they do this really well in the 22-foot Caravelle and Bambi series. They give you the rear bathroom. In a lot of Airstream floor plans, you'll see that the bathrooms are segmented between the latrine and where the shower actually is. But in this system, you just get a really nice big bathroom, tons of storage, porcelain toilet, all residential style appliances, inverter switches. I mean, the list goes on and on and on with everything that gets thrown into these coaches. But as far as like one last update, everything, all Airstream, they all went to the Victron solar system. They were all using the Atkinson before, except for the Classic. So now that technology that was in the Classic, which is the very top of the line from Airstream, is going to be used in all the floor lines. So a couple of really awesome updates, guys. If you have any other questions, you can feel free to give me a shout. Again, my name is Shawn from Airstream of Buffalo. My number is 716-548-2144. My cell phone, or you can get me on my extension 716-957-3250, extension 351. Talk to you soon.